Good evening and welcome to Omnibros Live. I'm an unmasked Omni dog.
Oh no.
I know. My
naked Omni dog.
Mask is in the other room. So this is what I really look like.
That's what you look like in the first couple seconds of the show.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm Omni Dog from Omni Dog's Vault, and this is Omnibros Live. The topic: comics that we like that got canceled too soon. I am joined by my co-hosts, the Omnibus Collector himself, the Riley Mo. What up? What up? And
not much.
A Week in Geekdom's Geo.
Hi, everybody. I'm pretty excited to be here. I wasn't going to be on. I wasn't going to be on, but here I am, and we're going to talk some fun comics.
I got bad news for you, Cleveland Brown. This isn't Manga Bros. This is regular Omnibros.
We switched things around, so manga show will be next week.
Yeah. Because Lou said that he could make it, and that's why we decided to do it, and Lou's not here. So that's the way it goes. He could be here. We can't tell with him generally because, he's in the dark. So,
Whoa!
Right out of the gate.
Super chat.
Thank you, buddy. The fabulous.
Hello, thank you.
Happy Friday from Scotland, you beautiful Omni hunks. That is a compliment.
Is that a new show that we're going to make?
Omni hunks.
Is that a new show?
That's going to be the
Omni
the 2022 calendar that we're going to develop. The Omni Hunks calendar.
Oh yeah.
Is that Lou from the Shadows?
That is Lou from the Shadows. When do I can I get January for the calendar?
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna do July for my birthday, and I'll be wearing like Star Spangled shorts.
Ooh, are you popping out of a cake?
That's a good idea. I should do that.
Carly, I really shouldn't have even put this up, but I think it's funny. Y'all should talk about manga canceled too soon just to annoy Jess.
There's a bunch.
I shouldn't have put that up, but I thought it was funny.
Especially if we're talking
James's
about
comment?
stuff canceled in the U.S.
Here's French fries for your
French
super chat. Yeah, I don't have that GIF.
Yeah, Gabe's the one that has it. I'm not in control, so I can't play anything.
Yeah, you want to be in control? I'm happy to give you control.
No, it's all right. Let's keep it wholesome tonight.
I love that idea. So yeah, we are. Lou, how's it going? Comics Guide. I noticed you dropped the 101 from your name. Is there a reason for that?
No, I just forgot to put it on there, and I was in a rush to get on the show.
Oh, I was hoping there was something more sinister about it, but okay.
It's good, man. It's all good. No complaints here.
Riley, can't tell if you were in a local comic book shop or in your home. Haha, great background, dude. Look at this thing. It's like a freaking library there.
I appreciate the commitment for the sound effect.
Look at
your library.
I finally moved the books.
Nice.
Your library looks like the second floor of Barnes and Nobles.
That's what, like, I had posted something on TikTok and this one guy commented saying like, everyone knows you're in a Barnes and Noble, and then I posted a response saying like, no,
Barnes and Noble doesn't have that much selection.
I know, right? Imagine a Barnes and Noble with that many out of print books.
Yeah.
But there's a trend where people will pretend to be like a toxic comic geek or a toxic manga reader at Barnes and Noble, and my response was just like, now I don't have to go to Barnes and Noble to do that, which is great because I have social anxiety.
Wait, can you? I have social anxiety too. I hate going out, and but what was toxic geek in
People will go they'll go to Barnes and Noble and they'll do like a little skit like by themselves or with someone else where it's like when you run into the toxic comic geek or the toxic manga fan at Barnes and Noble and they're like judging you for what you're reading or they're like, you know, you should be reading something good like this instead, like just being really shitty and toxic. And so I made the comment that like now I can make those, like, since it looks like I'm in a bookstore, I can make those types of videos without actually having to go to a bookstore.
Got it. Yeah, you it does look like a amazing. That's like the best bookstore ever because of all the great books in it. And I usually don't say this, but I'm jealous. I hate to say it, but yeah, I'm jealous of all your room there.
It's honestly like it is very roomy. Like, look, we're gonna get either blinds or thicker curtains to make sure that there's no light that really comes through. But I've got like my reading lounge over here with a couch and chairs and table. There's another shelf in the back with all my big old library editions. And then I even had the permission to like put up decorations in the area, even though it's an open area. Megan was like, yeah, that's cool. So I put my signed Scott Pilgrim, and there's an Animal Man page, and those two are Neil Adams signed artwork. Cool. Bunch of action figures on the tops around all the shelves and stuff.
Not enough action figures.
There's room to grow too, which is great. Like Megan was like, you know, what are you gonna do? Like, would you get another shelf? And I was like, yeah, if I need to, I can get another 5x5 Kallax, whatever. I can push that one back a little bit because I gave myself a pretty wide runway here, and then I can like pull the table in and have a second 5x5 if I needed to.
That is ridiculously cool. What room is what is that, a bedroom or like a library or the whole second floor or what?
This is just the second floor like living room area. And so it used to be like there was a TV on the back wall over there.
Okay.
And the couch was in the middle of the room. And so this is where like when the kids came over, our nieces and nephews, like they would come up and play video games and watch TV and stuff. And so we moved all of that into the old library, and the old library is now going to be a media room. So all
that space.
Do what?
How did you wangle all that space from Megan in there?
Well, because she wanted to have the other room, since it's windowless. She wanted that to be the media room, and it has it's set up completely to where it can be a little theater. So she's like, well, I want to use it as such. So that's how basically she was like, yeah, you can go ahead and use this. And she at first had somewhat limited like my availability of stuff. Like I don't think I was originally going to put stuff over here. I also have like my cap shield on the little half wall. But when she was up here and as I was finishing, I'm like, now I need to decorate. And I was like, do you mind? Can I use that wall? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So she didn't care.
Well, so she won and you won, and it is a rare win-win.
Right, yeah. Everyone wins in this one. And we're decorating like the other bedrooms now with some of the extra like furniture that we've had from like redecorating downstairs. So it's nice. We're doing a lot of cool transitions to the house. So we want to make our house into a home.
You need to get some. You need to get some blackout curtains over there and accentuate the room with some awesome lighting. LED lights all around.
Yeah,
get some really nice.
I can
purple
on the vaulted ceilings. I can do like a ring of colored. Those the ones that you can adjust the colors.
I have that right here.
Oh, there we go.
Let's see. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell really. Oh, there.
There you go.
Can you tell?
Yeah. For which? Oh, yeah. Around the. Yeah.
Right here.
There we go. And matches our tags, the teal color.
purple.
So yeah, if I do that around the perimeter of the room and have the nice mood lighting.
Yeah,
Wait.
man.
Let me highlight myself since we're talking about Riley so much, so I can show my lights. There they are. And then I can strobe them. Blink, blink.
Yeah, my nephew had those all over his room, and we came over one day, and his room was like blood red.
Okay, we'll go back to white.
Well, if we're doing a lighting show, let me light up my room.
Whoop! I just we have 2 blank screens now.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
I was gonna go to the bathroom, but I'll wait until. I want to see what Gio's gonna do though.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Let's do red.
that's what I need, like behind the couch or something.
Yeah. Let's do red or blue or
nice.
Cool.
or green. But obviously it looks kind of crappy because of the webcam and stuff. But
No, it looks good. What book is there on your bed that you're promoting? That looks like that is Cowboy Bebop something.
the vinyl.
The vinyl.
Yeah, I've just been too lazy to store it away, so I just keep it there. No reason. Really.
I have like 4 versions of Cowboy Bebop vinyl.
And they're coming out with a new one for the movie.
Of course they are.
Oh really?
Yeah. I forgot. Milan Records said they were going to put the vinyl out soon.
I need that. That movie has such a good soundtrack on its own.
Yeah. So will it be the movie soundtrack? Because I don't think I have that. I just have the
soundtrack.
movie soundtrack. Oh, okay. I'm up for that. Can you send me that link when you get a chance?
So wait,
yes.
all of us here have seen Cowboy Bebop, right?
I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lives or dies. A lot of people interpret the ending different ways.
Without spoiling anything, I think
Spike's fate.
This is like 30-year-old anime. So at some point, you guys should have seen this.
Yeah, keep in mind our channel isn't very weeb oriented, so there are a lot of people that haven't watched it.
Fine. For you nerds out there, spoiler for a 30-year-old anime.
Wait, I have a spoiler banner and things I have. That's Golden Kirkman. I just like to show that one.
Yeah.
Spoilers now for Cowboy Bebop ending. Spike, what do you think, Lou? There's controversy there?
Some people interpret it different ways. I personally think he dies at the end.
That's always what I've seen.
Yeah, he's gone. That's the whole point with the star and everything.
So what do these people think?
Well, there's an argument to be had that some people say, well, technically you never see him die, you just see him go bang, and then that's how the series ends. So it ends rather ambiguous for certain people. But like Gio said, you see the star, and he's pretty fucked up towards the end of that movie, the series.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he survive the manga adaptation? In the manga adaptation,
I never read
or
the
something
manga.
like that.
It's been so long since I've read it. I've got it. I just haven't read it since like 2003.
Off. You got to get a movable ladder now too,
dude. Right?
A ladder on wheels,
like one of those, like Beauty and the Beast style libraries.
Yeah, and get a rose encased in glass.
I can put it right in the middle of my little coffee table right there.
Yeah, I bet they have those. You totally need them.
Sure.
Okay,
yeah, I don't remember. I also don't remember which comes first, Shooting Star or the
If you're looking, here's a banner I have. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. At the end of every month, we give away a $50 gift card to a lucky viewer like you. If you order $50 or more in an order in the United States, you get free shipping, fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Right
Nice.
on, man.
Good job.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm looking
Well,
for
he
the
is
tweet.
present.
So
He is present at the end of both series. So, but I don't know if there's. I don't remember them. I think the manga were supposed to be original stories. I'm gonna go to the restroom before we start talking about things that were canceled that are not manga.
Here's a good one from Arya. Why, it's the Fantastic Four. I see Lou has the invisible powers. The Netflix Cowboy. Wait a sec. The Netflix Cowboy Bebop TV series have finished filming season 1 on March 10th. Daniela Pineda posted about it on her Instagram.
Yep.
Is it live action?
Yeah, we're supposed to get it, I think, next year, is what they said.
Oh. Speaking of Netflix, Castlevania season 4 and the final season, Warren Ellis written, dropped today.
It's today?
It dropped today. Taylor
Yeah.
Brown is watching it. I know it. Well, I don't know if he's watching it right now, but during Taylor time, which is 10 p.m. to 12 midnight, those are the 2 hours he gets to himself every day.
Oh, gotcha.
He's going to be watching it. And I am a bachelor for 2 weeks, and he's calling it the 2 weeks of Omnidog. Just like it was Summer of George when George was batching it in Seinfeld. So I am going to be doing a 2-week, day-by-day bachelor shoot on Instagram as to what I am doing with my time on my Instagram, omnidogs_vault on Instagram. This morning, I had ice cream and candy bars for breakfast.
Ooh, interesting.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Actually, to recover from that, I needed a huge coffee because it made me very sleepy. Oh, yeah. This is something I want to see. Love, Death, and Robots. I definitely want to see this.
I keep forgetting. I don't have a Netflix account, but I will find a way to stream that or watch that because I reviewed season 1 on my channel. I love that show.
I've heard nothing but great things about that. Let me make sure that's on my TV list. Tomorrow is Snyder Cut of Justice League. I cannot wait. I'm watching.
It's good.
4 hours all the way through.
Hell yeah.
It's good. It's really good.
Shoot, I can't find the photo.
Netflix is dropping some gems, man. We got Love, Death, and Robots this week. We've got the new Castlevania. I think it was the last week we had, or like 2 weeks ago, we had Yasuke. I think that's how you pronounce it, which apparently was really good as well. So yeah, they're on the ball lately.
What is that? What you just said? What is it?
It's an anime. I think it's called Yasuke. I think is how you say it.
Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Okay,
It's
wait. Let me get to my notes. No, that's Hoopla Books. TV shows. Okay. What's it called?
Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. Why? Because
really
I'm
good.
seeing it. Why? What?
No. I was gonna say it's based off the historical figure Yasuke, who was the first black samurai in Japan. However, this is a fictional version with robots and esoteric magical things. So don't go in looking for a historical drama. This is more of a sci-fi adventure with Yasuke.
How do you spell it then?
Yasuke.
And that's Netflix.
Like Sasuke, but Yasuke.
Yeah.
I don't know what Sasuke is either. But I'm going to watch the hell out of Batman the Animated Series. I need.
You've got so much stuff to watch. I envy you.
You do? Look at this list. It's crazy.
A little bit more. To the side. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's. I mean, I wish I could see some of that stuff for the first time.
Yeah.
Wait, I was going to ask about something. Shoot, what was it? Oh, it was something to watch. That Justice Society DVD.
Oh, the new movie?
Yeah. Now I need to get that because it has Commandy.
That has the Commandy short. Yeah, I haven't gotten it.
The only place I can get it, right? The Commandy short.
Yep.
So I have to get the DVD.
Yep.
Okay. Fucking Commandy.
Wait a little while, and you'll find people selling it on eBay for cheap with like free shipping and all that stuff. So don't go buying Amazon prices. That's what I always do for those movies. Like Amazon will sell it for like $22. I give it like a month, and somebody will sell it on eBay for like $14, free shipping. I'm like, yes, please.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's why I always take my time with those movies and get them late.
Okay.
Actually, let me check the prices right now.
Okay.
And just you haven't seen Invincible, right? You still haven't seen that first season?
No, I want to read the books, which I may be able to during 2 weeks of OmniDog.
Oh my god, the first season's so good.
I want to. Yeah, I bet it is. On the docket after Justice League, I'm definitely watching the CW show. Is it Lois and Clark or Lois and Superman or
Lois and Superman?
There you go.
Lois and Superman?
Or Superman and Lois, something like that. Some Lois, Superman, something like that.
Yeah, I'm watching that, and I want to try to see Stargirl because that's supposed to be awesome.
I have not seen that. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's only 13 episodes, so that's doable.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch that in a day.
Yeah. Oh wait, here's a question. Here's a thing for you, Gio. Did you see this?
Sorry, what? Walmart put everything on clearance for Arcade One Up. Stools for $19. Damn it! And cabinets all under 200, and some even under 100. I ain't got no room for that, but I'd buy that and keep it stored and then sell it. No, I'm kidding. No, but seriously, I do want a stool, and I would like the pinball, the Marvel pinball from Arcade One Up.
Those are not virtual pinball machines. They're big functioning pinball machines.
They're big virtual functioning pinball machines because it has like a plexiglass and a computer screen, and it replicates like you were playing the real table. But the buttons have what's the word that they use? The haptic feedback, like the PlayStation controllers. So when you press the flippers, the response is in real time as if you were hitting the actual ball with the plunger and all that stuff. So it's close to the real thing for like $400.
Okay.
Cool. Which is good considering all the tables nowadays. They're going to be like $3,000, $4,000 for a cheap one. I ain't got that money, so
yikes.
You said you don't have the room, Gio?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the same advice I give Jess. Look to your left.
Is
there a wall there? Is there a wall there? Okay, look to your right. Is there a wall to your right?
No.
Is it a support wall?
Is it a support wall?
Then knock that bitch down. There's the room.
Wait a sec. Next Imaginaut, you said you had a question for Riley. I'm trying to find it. Hang on a sec. How far back do I have to go? Could you comment? This looks like it's meant for you or somebody. Omnibus Collectors Network. Could you clarify how direct market advance reordering works? Trying to determine whether the X-Men Classic Omni is still available. IST recently had some via Diamond. Wow, I don't even understand that question.
I don't either. Sorry. Let me DM advance reordering works. Trying to X-Men Classic.
So they don't. It's not on Diamond right now, so it could be something where they found extras in the warehouse. They could have just had maybe Diamond found extras, maybe Marvel found extras, because sometimes the publishers will have additional stock themselves. So I'm not sure about that particular volume.
Wait, I missed this comment. I assumed the wife gun Jess would be in his undies, blasting Dio, reading comics, and talking to his statues.
That's awesome.
Taylor Brown sent me the Risky Business clip and said, you have to reenact this. And I said, you know that I would just slip and fracture my elbow. So you can pretend that I'm doing it. But that's another movie I want to watch because I love that movie.
All that's missing from that is like a root beer. Root beer in hand while reading the books and talking to statues.
That scene in Risky.
Bum, 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 bum.
Do I talk to my statues? No, I don't. When I'm setting up like a scene to try and photograph with my action figures, sometimes I talk to them if they're not cooperating. Like they're falling and stuff, but I don't really talk to my action figures that much.
I found the tweet, by the way.
Tweet.
Took me a while. So this was tweeted out from Milan Records. Lots of vinyl to put together for you guys. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Cowboy Bebop Knocking on Heaven's Door, My Hero Academia Season 5, and something for Riley, Fooly Cooley Seasons 1, Volume 2 and 3 are also coming on vinyl soon.
Oh, I got that too. I forgot. I'm on Milan Records mailing list, but I just flipped through it. Okay, thank you. What would I do without you, Gio?
I need to get that first Fooly one.
Yeah, I don't care about My Hero Academia, but everything else I'm there for, especially the JoJo's soundtrack.
Yeah, what JoJo's are they doing?
I think they're gonna go. If it's not a compilation, I think they'll do the first part. Because if it's a popular license, so they'll probably want to milk that.
I just want like all my favorite tracks. Like I want Kira's song and like Josuke's theme and Giorno's theme.
I wonder if they can get the rights for Yes, so I can play Roundabout nonstop without actually having to get a Yes vinyl.
Don't you have? Well, I have my old Yes vinyl from when I was 13, but don't you have Spotify or something that you can just play it over and over?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, this is vinyl, Jess.
Vinyl. Yeah, vinyl. Yep. Sorry. Wait, speaking of vinyl, I need to know once and for all how to pronounce this. Because there's about 14 different pronunciations.
Oh, look at that. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I say it. That's how my grandfather said it. And that's, no, I'm kidding.
That's how his father before him said it.
I just say Evangelion. I don't know.
That's how my family said it for 500 years. Evangelion. Okay. Do you have this?
I was so tempted. I was this close to placing an order, and I stopped because I don't do a lot of vinyl.
This is from Milan.
Yep. Looks awesome.
It'll be another 500 years. It'll be another 500 years before we get that final movie too. Still waiting on that thing.
The guy that I ordered.
What has it been? 10 years?
It's been a while. But I order all my custom Godzilla Blu-ray cases from. He also has one for the rebuild of Evangelion, and I'm tempted to get it, but I'm like, man, I'm never gonna have that fourth disc to fill it out.
Okay. I have not seen this. Before we get to our topic, we can just answer a couple questions. I haven't seen this trailer. Are you guys to think that Sweet Tooth Netflix will be bad? I didn't see the trailer, so I don't know.
I'll be honest with you. I started reading Sweet Tooth one day and I didn't end it. I forgot to finish reading it. So I
Hey,
think
everybody, this is Weekend Geekdom. He's going to be gone for now. We're going to cut him right off.
Geo. Really?
Who saw?
Geo's fired.
Who saw the trailer? Lou, did you see the trailer?
I did, yeah.
Uh-oh. That didn't sound good.
No, I did.
I think it looks cool. I like it.
I like it. I like the concept of it. I think it looks good. And then Ryan had to kind of shoot my expectation and excitement down like a rocket, like Ryan Sace usually does. And he goes, he didn't like it because, and he actually made a pretty good point. The tone of it did not seem as in line with the book, because Sweet Tooth, for all intents and purposes, is basically the road of comics in certain ways, because it is. It could be just what they showed us in the trailer, but Sweet Tooth is very post-apocalyptic, and it's very much, this is the end of days for humanity. Like, humanity is on its last whim, and I didn't necessarily get that vibe. Granted, it's a short trailer, and Ryan pointed it out, and I was like, yeah, I understand where he's coming from. But I liked what I saw.
If it's a red herring to lure people in to watch, because if they see a trailer that's very dark and grim, they're like, I don't know if I want to watch a kid go through that. They might not want to watch. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you start watching the first episode, and there's just a big like sepia tone wash over the entire sky.
Yeah, no, I mean,
no longer green.
I'm hoping that's kind of the case where it's the trailer is very, because the trailer, it's almost whimsical, to be honest. It's very misleading from what the book is, because the way they shot it, everything's so bright and colorful, and everybody's like, oh, the kid looks so cute and everything, like that. He's got voice and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, you guys have no fucking idea.
My sweet summer child.
Yeah, you have no idea what you're in store for if they follow the books.
The chat is pointing it out. It is produced by Robert Downey Jr., so there is some quality there.
Did you see Dr. Dolittle?
But yeah, he wasn't in charge of that.
Has he produced anything before though?
Don't know.
I don't know either. Okay, that's somebody's dog, not mine.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, let's see. Here's a question that I don't know if we can answer, and then we can probably get to the topic. Can anyone tell me if Absolute Transmet 1 new printing is the exact same as the old printing, or if there's more material in the new? I've been looking all week. Shut up! You still owe me a hamburger from Volume 1.
I think it's the same thing.
I'm almost positive it's the same thing.
Yeah.
The only difference may be that the new one might not have the Vertigo label on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it'll just say the Black Label stuff.
Black Label.
Yeah.
Because I think, all three of them have the Vertigo label on it.
So, comics that got canceled too soon.
Yeah.
40 minutes later.
Yeah, we may want to put that. Do that with my shows.
For the comics that got canceled too soon, like I sat, after you told me what the topic was, I sat down and I was like, literally the first thing that came to mind was the entire DC line pre-Flashpoint.
Yeah. Red Robin. Do you remember how good that Red Robin series was?
Do you remember how good Secret Six was? Yeah. And then when it came back, it was just some weirdly thrown together Secret Six.
Who wrote it?
I mean, it was still Gail Simone when it came back. It was only 12 issues, and it was like, I think Plastic Man was on the team, but he was disguised, unless that was an Elongated Man. I don't remember. But it was like, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the same Secret Six. It wasn't the one that we had pre-Flashpoint. And like even the Flash series ended, like Johns was going to be doing way more Flash stuff himself, and then Flashpoint happened and New 52.
Mine will be the Rick Veitch Swamp Thing.
Ooh.
I'm surprised actually that you didn't lead with that.
Ooh.
So you get that one early.
Dude, like especially when I was recently reading that stuff, like I read through the end of his run and then started up on Doug Wheeler's stuff, and I'm like, damn it. Like there was some cool shit. And I found the like his concepts and stuff for his next issue, like his script and some of the artwork that's out there. And I was like, man, this would have been so freaking cool. And then we got Doug Wheeler and Matango.
Is it collected?
No, Doug Wheeler's is the only part of that entire volume of Swamp Thing material that's not collected.
I thought,
and a few issues of Rick Veitch.
Yeah, I wonder. No, I don't know. I could see if there was more enlightened editorial, or they weren't having AT&T pull their string, I could see them trying to make that book happen now.
Like have Rick Veitch write the script for the rest of his stuff?
Well, I wonder if he'd even be willing. But I would love to see that. I mean, that's always been a huge gap and a huge cliffhanger and a stab in the back and just a drop off that never got finished, never fully realized. And it's always bothered me. It's always in the back of my head, just gnawing at me.
It'd be like a Claremont doing X-Men Forever type thing. It'd be like Swamp Thing Forever by Rick Veitch. Well, and what was that one? I think Omar showed us that one that was not official, like where no, it was Byrne. It was Byrne did an X-Men thing that where he just did the artwork and stuff.
Oh, the black and white trades that he got as a gift.
Yeah.
I forgot the names. They're continuing his story about the Dark Phoenix saga or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was John Byrne that was doing it, but like it'd be something because those are not officially through Marvel, whereas like X-Men Forever is. Mm-hmm. But like that John Byrne stuff, like maybe Veitch could be talked into just like writing the script and giving it to someone. I don't know.
That's always
pipe dreams.
Yeah,
super duper pipe dreams.
Yeah, go ahead. Your turn.
Huh?
Your turn. What?
Oh, my bad.
No, you were going to say something.
I was going to say One Piece. Yeah, One Piece should have. It unfortunately ended too soon. So no. Jokes aside. Jeff Lemire wrote an absolute gem of a Superboy miniseries that ended way too fucking soon. Way too soon.
Thanks, Flashpoint.
Wait, what was it?
Superboy.
He wrote Superboy. It was like 12 issues.
Yeah.
And it was fucking a banger. It was great. All 12 issues or however long it lasted. And he nailed the character. It was a shame that it ended too soon.
Did that ever get collected?
Yeah, I've got it. It was like.
Do you have an index card filing system for your library?
I got a
based on the Dewey Decimal System.
The Riley Decimal System. It's called Smallville Attacks, and he did it with Pierre Gallo. It was, I think, 10 issues, and it had 11 issues. It had a backup feature originally with the Atom, I believe, that also got cut short, but then he was given a one shot to wrap it up, and that was pretty good too. But it was like he definitely was trying to channel David Lynch and Terry Gilliam here, and he even puts them in the comic at some point.
Huh. I never read that.
You can read that Superboy miniseries that he wrote without having any previous knowledge of the character. He fills you in on who he is, what you need to know, and he's got a great interaction with Poison Ivy in this series. The whole thing is great, basically, and it was a damn shame that Flashpoint fucked it up.
Yep.
Huh.
I'm trying to look. I saw the Lynch character, but I'm looking. There's a part where you have both the guy that looks like Lynch and the guy that looks like Terry Gilliam sitting next to one another. There's also a race between Kid Flash and Superboy in here.
Cool.
Series.
That's got to be way out of print and maybe not way pricey. Let's see.
Look at this cover by Maniple.
Hang on. Let me highlight you. Oh, Crypto. My boy.
Yeah. God, yeah, dude. You just reminded me how much I freaking loved this series.
And it got canceled.
Oh, it's only $500 on Amazon.
Oh, that's cheap. Cool. It's like
Is it really?
Arcade one up.
Oh, I apologize. It's $900 on Amazon.
Oh well, screw the arcade one up. This is pricier.
Wait, are you serious?
The Spanish edition is $54. Smallville El Ataco. No, I'm kidding. Smallville Attaca. It is $54. Let's see on eBay.
Where you guys search that? What was the who wrote Red Robin before Flashpoint
It
fucked
was,
it up? A common theme will be Flashpoint will fuck up a lot of
Nicieza.
stuff. Yeah, that was good.
Yost started it, and then Nicieza took over.
That was really good, but it's also massively out of print at this point because
Yeah.
DC, for whatever reason, is not bringing that stuff back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another series that got jacked up by freaking Flashpoint. And the thing is, and I lamented on this recently, was the fact that Flashpoint wasn't supposed to be the reboot event. It wasn't supposed to reboot the universe, and that's why so many things got cut short, randomly seeming. It was only supposed to give them. It was supposed to do what Convergence did. They were going to take like 3 months off and have all this work that was already done. That editorial could take time off while they moved from coast to coast.
Yep.
And then they were going to come back with everything. But then they didn't move, and then for whatever reason they decided to scrap that idea and just scrap the entire universe.
Okay, I just bought it for $20 on eBay.
Really?
How is there such a difference between the price on eBay and Amazon?
I don't know.
I think Amazon just has the bot thing where it just assumes that's the price because it price matches the other scalpers. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. Could be wrong. Probably am. Don't sue me.
We will.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
I was gonna mention for my pick, Battle Chasers, but it's supposed to come back, so it didn't get canceled. So that's out.
One that didn't technically get canceled, but just never happened was Grant Morrison's third Sea Guy series, Sea Guy Eternal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he did the first one, and then Slaves of Mickey I came out around like 2008 or 2009. And then there was supposed to be a third 3-issue miniseries that has never happened. I mean, so technically, they could still do it.
You know what I love about Morrison is that even after the whole Flashpoint event, Morrison was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna finish my fucking Batman story. I don't care."
Yeah,
and he just kept going like if nothing happened.
I think one thing had to be changed, or like just a character identity had to change, but that was like the only thing. But because I was complaining recently, I can't find a good picture of both, but this is the character that looks like Terry Gilliam, the dude that's all bound up.
Yeah.
And then
Brazil director.
Do what?
He directed Brazil.
Yeah. And then I already saw him on another page, but then David Lynch is also on here. It's because it's a very like kind of, it has the vibe of like a Lynchian type of thing. Like it's very Twin Peaksy at points.
Speaking of David Lynch, I was looking for something on the internet today, and I somehow came across a picture of the baby in Eraserhead, and it's still haunting me. I had
Oh my
forgotten.
Oh my god.
I had forgotten how disturbing that was.
Yeah, it's not a pretty one. I think this is the first time I saw Marco Rudy's artwork also. Because he does, I think, just one issue in here. Or, well, what else did Flashpoint cancel? So here's a tiny little image, but there's the guy like supposed to be Lynch. He's got the white hair that's pushed up and stuff.
Well, I saw Crypto. That's all I needed.
That's the only reason you bought it.
That is totally true.
What about Demon Knights here?
Yep.
Oh, Demon Knights.
That was
is so
canceled.
fucking good.
Demon Knights, I Vampire, Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, and the other one, Demon Knights, I Vampire, Voodoo.
Voodoo.
I didn't read Voodoo.
Say what?
I didn't read Voodoo, but those others I did, and yeah, those were all ones that got cut a little short.
A little.
Man, they did an omnibus out of this. It would be great. It's not going to happen, but you know.
Yeah.
I will say
We'll have to see
iZombie.
ourselves. iZombie?
Yeah, that got ruined by DC canceling it, and then they had to rush
Yeah.
the whole ending of it, and it was a great comic up until that last issue when everything all of a sudden had to get resolved in one issue, and it was such a great series. I loved that series.
And it's dumb because like they canceled it, but then it gets a TV show, and then they do an omnibus for it. So it's like, okay, you're gonna creatively cut this thing at the knees, but you're still gonna plunder it for money.
You could have finished it with the omnibus, add like the extra issues, but no.
Yeah. Oh, while we're thinking of it, then Batwoman by J.H. Williams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was
superior pose of Spider-Man. Even though Spencer was able to finish it and he pulled off the ending very well, that book I could have read 50 more issues of that.
Yeah.
So did it get canceled, or you just wished it had gone longer?
Was it? That book was always on the bubble.
I don't know. I don't know if it actually got canceled or if it was just ended.
I felt like it ended fine, but you're just saying,
fine.
Okay, but you just wish there was more.
Oh, absolutely! Like that book was always on the bubble, though. They even make a joke I forgot where it was, but I'm pretty sure they even address it. Like, yeah, we are on the bubble. We're pretty sure we're gonna get canceled any day now. Like as far as the book goes. I love the whole bit of like them. I forgot where they had to steal something from Doctor Doom. It was like a head or something like that. Oh, it was Doctor Doom's painting or something involving that. And that book, just from beginning to end, Spencer just wrote the hell out of each one of these D and C list Spider-Man villains, and he made you give a damn about them. What they do with the Shocker is so fucking gold. I love that series.
Yeah.
Jess, how about Hellblazer?
By Cy Spurrier.
Well, I like the original series.
Yeah, that one.
Because the original series got canceled at 300. It could have kept going. Like, I don't know. I haven't read through the end of it, so I don't know if like Milligan wrapped his run up or anything. But like, imagine had they kept going and like Cy Spurrier's run was just the Vertigo run.
Well, this is a crime against humanity that Spurrier, they finally found a good voice for Hellblazer and canceled. Yeah. I know that Cy Spurrier must be beside himself over this. He was so happy about it. And
yeah,
they've had nothing but misfires with Constantine and Hellblazer. They couldn't decide what he was or who he could be. And Cy Spurrier finally found a voice for him, and boom, it gets canceled.
And that Lucifer series from the same era got canceled as well, and they released like the final chunk of issues as a graphic novel.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, like as Lucifer Volume 4 instead of like issues 19 through 24 or whatever they were originally going to be.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's all right, right? It's all right. It's all right, Riley. It was replaced by another Batman book, and we got Punchline too.
Punchline. Wait, I have Volume 4 of Lucifer. Are you saying it? There's more to it?
No, that's the end.
Volume 4.
Yeah, but it was the stories, the issues in there were never released as single issues. They were only released as that collection.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Then yeah, that's a candidate.
You got some nice choices in the chat. Teet mentioned Mockingbird.
This is why I don't want you to pay attention to the chat, because that was at the top of my list.
Sorry.
Gio, what's going on? Anyway, he's totally right. I mean, at like 6 issues or 8 issues or whatever, that's the most interesting that Bobby Morse has ever been to me. That was super good. I loved that book. And yeah, that was awful. Along with Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, I think got cut short. Journey into Mystery Sif, that got cut short. Unstoppable Wasp, even though it came back, it was completely different. The first Unstoppable Wasp, that got cut short. Anything with a female character practically got cut short during that time period. Thank goodness All New Wolverine didn't get cut short.
Yeah.
X-Men Red got cut short.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, that one, I think it only was like 11 episodes or issues, and it would have kept going, but it was like when they cut the entire line for the next like era of X books. And so it got cut short.
Oh. I loved I didn't know that. I loved both those tracks. I loved them.
I would love it if Hickman came back and fucking finished Manhattan Projects.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
But him and the artist had a falling out, right? Isn't that what the speculation was, or something like that?
Oh, is that right?
I could have swore I heard him and the artist had like a falling out with the project, with the book. But Manhattan Projects was brilliant, man. It was the best thing Hickman was writing at the time, and god damn it, I want to see him end it.
Now, did Rat Queens get cut, or is it continuing?
I think it started up again.
It started up again?
I think.
Didn't the original artist
but I know it was
come back? And that was a big thing?
I think so.
Yeah, that went through some ups and downs.
What had some ups and downs?
Rat Queens.
Oh, did it?
Because of the artist, and then he left and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, well, he left in handcuffs, I think, didn't he?
I think so. Maybe.
I think so, too.
He was in trouble for sure.
He was in real trouble. I got a couple of things that Warren Ellis never finished.
What you got?
Desolation Jones, Trees, and Injection. I loved all 3 of those books, and he just didn't finish them. He never went back.
I forgot about Desolation Jones.
Yeah, that was a while ago. It was like the early 2000s, I think.
Well, the man ended up writing the best video game adaptation ever, so I'm going to give him a pass.
Castlevania.
Yeah, and the final season, this is it. This is the last season in general. They're ending the series after this, and they're thinking about doing spin-offs. Ellis apparently was able to finish it and wrap up the story, so yay.
Yeah, I want to see it. I loved the first 3 seasons.
Oh, I adore that show.
Yeah.
They're asking if Southern Bastards is still ongoing. Correct?
Nope, don't think so.
Aaron, like, wrapped up the first part of it, and then didn't he like start the next part?
They took
The artist got in trouble, right?
Yeah, they took a break, and they had always said they were going to come back to it. They wrapped up a good chunk of the story, or at least the first, I want to say half of it that they had planned. But then that whole fallout happened with the artist who, that whole
Jason
situation.
Latour?
Yeah, that whole situation happened with Jason Latour, which is a fucking shame, man, because he ended up creating Spider-Gwen, and into his tenure, he had a good amount of projects that he was working on that were really ace stuff.
Yeah. The Spider-Gwen, I'm surprised, like, given that his name was tainted, that it's getting an omnibus.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not getting it because I have the 3 hardcovers and then the 2 sucky trades to finish it out.
And that's why I am getting it.
Yeah, you suck. Damn it! You guys that have
Morning
patience
Glories,
are crazy.
I'm not.
Oh man,
Holy-
Morning Glories.
holy shit! Morning Glories, Morning Glories was my shit. I used to love that series.
It was like watching Lost, like every single issue came out, and I'm like, I still have no clue what's going on, and now I know even less about what's going on, but I need to know.
They
And
kept
then what?
introducing character after character after character, and I had trouble following it after a while.
Well, they introduced like an entirely new class, I think.
Yeah.
And then I lost track at that point as well, but it got to like 50 issues and then it just kind of stalled, and he hasn't come back to it.
Atit says, but Morning Glories ended like Lost. I stopped caring.
That was actually pretty good, man.
Does Leah Williams' X Factor count for this? Did that not? Is that only one thin trade and that's it?
It didn't survive the
She's
cut.
the best writer. She's the best writer in comics right now.
Oh, everything.
Wait, is it done though?
I have the trade and it's like 5 issues.
I'm so behind on reading singles now that I don't even know what's done and what's still going.
Are we getting is Saga coming back to finishing up, or are they just like done? Because I'm starting to get Berserk and Hunter x Hunter vibes from Brian K. Vaughan here.
Didn't they announce the return?
I think it'll come back.
So,
Well, I mean, they said that they were going to take a year break, and oh shit, 3 years later, we still haven't gotten a single issue out, and it ended on a pretty big moment.
Saga is not returning in 2021.
Son of a bitch!
What the heck?
I don't know.
But then this year in January, someone wrote an article saying that BKV said it will be worth the wait.
Well, he better put out hardcover number 4 completely then.
Yeah.
Give us everything at once.
We're all caught up, right, with Saga? I'm not going to spoil it, but we're all caught up, right?
I don't know. I don't remember what I read.
I know I am. I
Wait,
know
did I run spoilers?
No, I'm not
that last issue. That last issue though did end on a pretty giant cliffhanger, so they really teased us by taking that hiatus at this point.
What?
And how long has it been?
Yeah, how long has it been?
It's been like 3 years at this point, hasn't it?
I'm not even sure. Long enough that they released the hardcover.
Their hiatus lasted longer than my last relationship.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I could use an.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was a cliffhanger because it ended. It ends pretty definitively for one of the characters.
Yeah, he was a major character too, though. Let's see. Did you guys ever read Chase?
No, I know what you're talking about, though.
Let me get that.
Chase after it. Go.
That's another. That's another J.H. Williams?
Yeah. Although it's a pretty chunky trade.
Chunky.
But it's full of a bunch of Chase 1 through 9, and then 50 other appearances of her in JSA Secret Files, the Flash Secret Files, the Joker Laugh Secret Files. This is issues 1 through 9 plus 40 appearances.
Damn. That's a thick trade.
Really good. 1 through 9. That's crazy. I forgot there were so many one-shots in this, but the 9 issues were great. She was like an X-Files person in the DC universe. It was really good. That bums me out.
I'm trying to think of more of the books that were cut short during the pre-Flashpoint. I think Batgirl was by Brian Q. Miller.
Oh, that is that the Stephanie Brown stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't read that volume, but I'm pretty sure the Doom Patrol series was cut short. They didn't even collect the latter issues of that run. I think it was Keith Giffen that was writing it at the time.
This was before Gerard. This was pre-Gerard Way, right? Before he rebooted that whole thing.
Yeah, it was several years before the Young Animal run. But there was a series that DC had somewhat recently. I think it was written by Jeff Lemire that only lasted a few issues and it got canceled. It was a mini series, and I was really enjoying it. I think was it the Inferior 5? I think is what it was called.
Yeah,
I was enjoying it pretty well, and then it got cut like in the middle of the story.
Yeah,
I don't know if they ever put anything else out, but that one bummed me out. And also, I don't know if anyone remembers the series Non-Player. I don't really know if that would count as canceled, but like, I think Non-Player has been on hiatus for years.
Didn't it have just one issue?
It had one issue, and then like several years later, issue 2 came out. And I don't remember if issue 3 came out, but I'm pretty sure it never wrapped up. It was just like health concerns or something with the creator.
Did Hickman ever come back and finish that Shield series where it was like Michelangelo and like okay, I thought he did, but it took him a few years to come back to it.
Yeah, they did it the Marvel method way, where he like basically gave the plot outline to Dustin Weaver, and then Weaver wrapped it up by like actually scripting it and drawing everything, and he wrapped it up in instead of 2 more issues, it was just a one shot that he did, like a double size.
Okay.
But they did get to wrap it up.
I thought that was.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the hell out of that series. I thought it was pretty badass.
Oh yeah, it was so cool. Like they expand the origins of Shield and stuff to go all the way back to ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
With Apocalypse. That was the dopest shit ever. And you had like Nikola Tesla with that like electricity suit.
Yeah, that was awesome. But there was a long wait between those 2 books, the 2 hardcovers, or just the issues in general. I think that
I gotta get out of here, guys. I gotta go.
All right. Take care.
See you, Lou.
Later.
Bye.
All right, guys. It was fun. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Peace and love, dude. Okay, bye.
There were 3. Can I mention any Inhumans book and any Aquaman book? Because those get canceled regularly. So
regular series for Inhumans?
they always get canceled.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at Aquaman has had I think 8 different volumes.
Yeah.
Whereas like Batman has 3. The original, New 52, Rebirth. Stuff like that. Aquaman always gets canceled. Right now it's not being published, if I remember correctly. And the Inhumans, they just died off. They're not being published. So
Marvel needs to figure out what they're doing with the Inhumans.
Well, they literally did the Death of the Inhumans, and then that's, I think, the last Inhumans title that we've had.
Yep. Someone said Batman Hush Omnibus.
Okay, we got the superior book out of that. We got the Paul Dini Omnibus.
Super Squad D is still bitter. All right, guys. Good chat. Hope everyone in the chat, but not Jess, has a great night.
What did you do? I know. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell everybody. I sniped a Mezco figure from him off of eBay.
Dang.
From the stream, yeah. The Iron Fist, was it?
Iron Fist Mezco, yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
It is. It's really awesome, but I didn't know it existed until Tyler told me about it. And then 2 seconds later, I sniped it from him. And he's legit upset. I don't think he's upset, but he's gonna run with this for a while. But I still haven't paid him for the action figures. So I'm gonna I'll keep that going for a while. Yeah, this is a good idea. Rich L. Comics not canceled soon enough.
I've been getting some. I guess I have the unpopular opinion, but I had posted something recently about, like, I was asked about Invincible and if it was in my collection. I said no, and the reason why is because I thought that it ran for way too long and just kept spinning its gears, and there was several things that happened in the plot that I didn't like, and there's a lot of people that were not happy with my opinion.
Where was this opinion published?
It was I put it up on a TikTok thing because I like blew up over the weekend. Like I gained like 15,000 subscribers.
What?
Over the weekend? Wait, 15 on just the weekend alone?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. The hell are you doing on TikTok?
I posted I'm trying to remember what it was that like basically I posted something showing it was two things. I posted a story about One Piece, and I said, like, it was just a, hey, One Piece fans, here's a funny anecdote. And it was a story from when I was in high school. And I said to my friend, like, and I have it in writing and everything. It was, we did these senior wills where, like, you leave stuff to your friends and stuff. And it's usually inside jokes. Like, you know, I'm going to leave you, you know, a bag of Cheetos because you were always eating Cheetos or something like that. And so to my friend Travis, I said, among other things, I said, I'm leaving you the ending to One Piece because no one wants to wait 10 years. This was back in 2008, and the series is still going and probably has at least 5 years left.
Oh my
God. That was the joke. And that, like, while I was telling the joke, I was walking in front of my shelf, in front of the wall right there. And people were like, dude, how big is your collection? And then, like, I kept getting people asking me, like, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I just respond to every single one saying, like, oh yeah, here's this. Oh, and here's that. Oh yeah, here's this. And then, like, the second one, I shared a story because someone asked, do you have Death Note? And I said, yeah, I have Death Note. And here's a story about Death Note. And I talked about when I was in high school again. And this was before, like, the anime came out in the US. So people didn't really know Death Note at the time, but I made a Death Note in my art class. And my friend grabbed it from me, and he's like, I'm gonna write someone's name in it, and I'm all like superstitious, and I was like, don't do it. And then he did it anyway, and he wrote one of the girls in my class's name, and he said, so and so will choke on a muffin, because the Death Note, for anyone who doesn't know, like, you write someone's name and they die however you say, or if you don't write how, they just have a heart attack. And so, like, shit you not, I look up and the girl pulls a muffin out of her purse to start eating like her breakfast at that moment, like when he writes it down, and I freak out and like jump over a desk and slap the muffin out of her hand. And so I posted that, and like that video just took off. And so that was another one, the same thing. People were like, oh my God, look at his collection. And there was a third one where I was just like sitting next to a shelf, and I turned the camera, and I said, like, I don't have that series, because someone asked Gio about Code Geass, and I said I don't have any manga for Code Geass, but I do have the anime. And I mentioned in there, like, I don't really watch a lot of anime, not ones that are based off of mangas, and I don't buy a lot of manga that's based off of anime. And so someone, like, I don't know, it just, that video for some reason took off, and there was a ton of comments in there with people confused about what I meant by that. Like, how do you not watch anime? What are you doing? And then number two, seeing like my shelf and people being like, I thought he was at a bookstore. What the fuck? So yeah, that was another one that just like exploded for whatever reason. Yeah, the Death Note.
I'll be right back. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah. The Death Note one has 275,000 views.
Damn.
And then I'm trying to find the other one that took off was the One Piece one. Doesn't have as many, I don't think, at this point. 57,000.
Whoa, that's a lot of views. I mean, I don't know how compared to other social media, but that's a lot. Like
it's a decent. They're decent numbers. Like, but like you get a lot of people get views in the millions and stuff. So like 15,000 followers on here is not like 15,000 on YouTube. Like, you get followers in instant on here compared to YouTube. Like, it's usually a slow growth. But it's just random ones that took off. Like, I made one someone asked me about Scott Pilgrim, and it took off because a lot of people didn't know about the colored editions, and people were commenting about that.
But
like, I didn't even
mind, TikTok has a fan base that doesn't know a whole lot about older stuff. And I mean, that majority, with peace and love. I don't want to offend anybody, but
the majority of the people seeing my manga library, they're like, how did you get that? How did you get this? And I'm like, when it first was published.
You like, bought it. That's it.
People asking about Rave Master because they think that I have some secret. Like, because I showed my Rave Master collection. Someone asked, and I was like, yeah, here it is. And someone commented, like, where did you buy that? And I'm like, Borders Books and Music before they got shut down.
Yeah.
So it's just, yeah. And I've said, I don't know how many times, but I've said that I've been collecting this stuff for almost 20 years, just to point out, like, this didn't happen overnight, A, and B, most of this stuff that's rare now, I bought it before it was rare. Here's one. I showed the Mark Waid's History of the Marvel Universe book, because I said, like, this is a great way for people to kind of get into and understand the Marvel Universe, because it outlines literally like everything from in chronological order, from the creation all the way through to the modern stuff. And like House of X is in here. And that one got 118,000 views.
Wow.
This one has 70 something. Yeah, this is the one about someone asking me about Invincible. That got 70,000. So 70,000 people, probably half of which were upset that I didn't like Invincible after a certain point. I showed one because someone asked about why Galactus was the herald of Franklin Richards. So that got a lot of views. And a bunch of them just don't get much traction at all, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I posted one that I thought was super clever. Do you remember the old Adult Swim Inuyasha commercial where it was just Inuyasha, Kagome,
Inuyasha? Yeah.
I used that sound. Like, I recorded the sound myself, and I taped like pictures of Inuyasha and Kagome from the covers of the volumes.
Yeah.
And so every
Like
time it would switch, I would switch. Yeah, like they're yelling at each other. And I thought that one was going to be great. And like no one even looked at it.
Well, I have a TikTok account, but and I followed you, but whenever I log in, I get distracted by all the random videos I get instead of watching the people I follow. So I don't watch anybody that I'm following, and instead I just keep scrolling all the random craziness that people like to post on TikTok. It's the wildest app. I love it because it's so wild and crazy. I'm never going to do any videos on there, so don't get your hopes up. I just like to lurk.
I posted this video because this one girl was like, I don't remember what the point of her video was, but she was like, look at this picture. Like, I used to have a huge head when I was a baby. Check this out. And then I was like, my dad also had a huge head, so I made him into baby Pennywise.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that to you guys.
Yeah. I remember when you shared that with us. Yeah.
Yeah. But someone was like, is that a xenomorph? So I like made a baby xenomorph out of it, which didn't look as good. I'm trying to get the picture up here.
By the way,
added a tongue to it.
JT Gamer, he got the Sergeant Fury Epic Collection. He wanted to let us know. So nice pickup there.
I had to move upstairs because since my wife's out of town, my dog's going crazy. She's definitely my wife's puppy.
Yeah. Oh,
so she was going crazy alone in the house, so I had to come upstairs.
Yeah. Now it looks like super professional. Before it was super nerdy because you had the bat cave and all that stuff. Now look at the map behind you. Now it looks really professional. I like it.
Now it looks like a therapist's office.
Yeah.
I had someone ask, or they commented, was your dad Hector Hammond because of the big head? And so I gave him the Hector Hammond like mustache and hair and orange eyes.
You and Tyler are having a blast on TikTok.
Yeah, he's been posting his processes for taking pictures of stuff.
I do have an idea.
Of poison stuff.
I'd like to do something fun on TikTok that does not involve people looking at my face. But I don't know. Something voiceover related, but we'll see. I'm not going to give out my handle. Don't freak out, chat. You're not going to find me there.
I think I might have the TikTok app on my phone, but I don't do anything on there.
Just for whenever I send you stuff.
Yeah, I go on there to watch Riley's videos and Tyler's.
Jess is now the Omnidog college professor.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting schooled in the ways of life and comics.
All your papers are due this Friday at 6 p.m. This isn't the end of the show. I'm just doing it because I don't want to forget it. And that's in stocktrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add another 2% to that. There's always a ISD gift card given away at the end of every month. We have 2 gift card winners, I believe, in the chat. Carly and Joe Goose.
Yep.
They won the last 2 times. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's in stocktrades.com.
Oh yeah. Lots of good books on the chat, by the way.
Thoughts on the 6th gun? It's awesome. Get it now.
Is it okay to read it if I haven't read 1st through 5th gun? I know there's 2 gun, and I think 2 gun had a sequel called 3 gun, but I don't know what happened to 4 gun or 5 gun. And then there's 6
gun. You also have Trigun.
Oh man, okay, so let's just say it goes. Son of the Gun maybe should be the first one, and then 2 gun, and then Trigun.
There was 2 Gun Kid. That was a Marvel comic back.
But did he have a self-titled series, or was it he always just part of something?
I think I have an old episode. I think I have an old issue of 2 Gun Kid.
But what's the fifth gun and the fourth gun?
Jess, you are wearing the perfect shirt for recreating the risky business dance. Just saying. The only problem is I don't. How do I say this? I don't have tight whites like Tom Cruise did. And my floors aren't slippery enough. I mean, if I try slipping around on this floor, I'm going to break my nose open.
Oh.
And I'm not going to. I'm not going to mix a Crown Royal with Coke and stab a frozen TV dinner like he does.
Jesse brings up a good book. Deadpool Got Cancelled.
Which Deadpool?
The recent one, the Kelly Thompson. Didn't that get canceled? That didn't survive the pandemic either.
This is before he becomes King of Monster Island?
I think so. I know there's no Deadpool book right now.
Yeah, he's King of Monster Island right now. I just read the second volume.
It's crazy to not have a Deadpool book, also because of the fact, like, not only because there's been an ongoing Deadpool book since, because like even before the Dan Way series, there was Cable and Deadpool, and I don't think there was much of a break between those two. So there's been like an ongoing Deadpool series at all times, but that, and also that until recently, Marvel was pumping out Deadpool Omnibus like as soon as possible.
Yep. And same with hardcovers.
Yeah. They're just constantly pushing those out.
Oh, the King of Monster Island was canceled at 10.
Yep. 2 trades.
2 trades. Okay. And was that the Kelly Thompson work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her stuff gets canceled at Marvel because she did West Coast, Kate Bishop. Didn't she do?
Great.
Who wrote? She did the Rogue and Gambit series.
That was great.
Black Widow canceled? That was what's her name? Kane.
Chelsea Kane.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She did what?
That was, she was on Mockingbird.
Oh yeah, she was on Mockingbird.
Dude, that exploded over that stupid T-shirt. I love that story so much. The feminist agenda shit.
Yeah,
blew up and people went wild and created a certain thing on the internet that I'm not going to talk about.
You just did.
No, I didn't mention the thing. I'm not going to talk about it because you know what it is. You both, the two of you know what it is.
We do?
Yes. I can't. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to push the algorithm that way.
I think I'm lost, but you can tell me after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's writing a good Black Widow right now. I just read the first trade. It's really good.
So that one's going to be canceled pretty soon then, basically. Is what
yes, basically.
I know there's at least 7 issues. 6 just came out, and 7's, I think, coming out. Look at my doggy. She's so cute.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about other Kelly Thompson books because she does everything of hers does end pretty soon, even though literally everything she does is well praised.
Aww.
Because she just doesn't get the sales to support it.
This whole line got canceled.
Yeah.
The Hanna-Barbera stuff?
Yeah, it's a damn shame because I love it so much.
That was. Oh, yeah. Here's another one. A-Force was great.
Yep. All the Angela books got canceled?
The Hanna-Barbera. Oh, and they tried forever. Didn't they have like 3 different Angela titles in a row trying to keep her afloat? But the Hanna-Barbera stuff was dumb because like it wasn't part of it with the company being like, hey, we're not down with the way that you're writing these characters.
Yeah.
And so they just were like, yeah, we're done letting you guys do that. And it was so good.
Oh, they were great.
There was like nary a miss with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have all of them though, just a couple. Yeah.
I would love to see a line of hardcovers. I do have all of them actually.
I do too.
Yeah, you guys went all crazy getting the ones I don't like. So
I went all out and grabbed all of them because I was going to do a video about the entire line, and then I kind of forgot to do.
You never made that video, yeah?
I was going to do that, and I was going to do a video about Young Animal because I also bought all of the Young Animal books.
I did too.
I kind of forgot to do that as well.
Well, okay, let me do them because I don't have any ideas right now.
I don't have any ideas right now.
What are you talking about? You just said you had 45 different TikTok videos that get you 80 billion followers.
Yeah, but I gotta have videos on my channel now.
Oh man, it's all manga stuff anyway.
That's why I need more ideas. Because I'm gonna have like a tour of the new library, and that's gonna be one thing, and then I have like a haul video that I haven't edited, and then I've got the X-Men video that I'm gonna, now that I've rearranged everything, I have the X-Men shelf like not front and center, but it's like very centered to like a camera angle that I can use. I can do that really effectively.
That's 3 more ideas than I have.
Yeah, but that's like,
stop whining. You have
No,
3 more ideas than I have, and you have more subscribers, and you have more TikTok followers. Okay, that's it. I'm cutting you off.
Goodbye.
no. I'm trying to look because I do have a list of ideas that I've written down, and I don't know if they're still here or not. Oh yeah, I've got stuff. I just have to actually like follow through with my ideas.
Carly, 100% yes.
Yeah.
That is one of the best things to come out of Rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not the best thing, it is one of the best things, if not the best thing.
Aquaman will always be the best thing to come out of any DC book, but I'll let that slide.
Okay. I will accept that. That's fine.
That's my biased opinion.
Carly, you absolutely have to get this book.
Get that omnibus and also get the Aquaman stuff as a bonus. Treat yourself. Get it.
Which one? The Dan Abnett stuff or the Kelly Sue?
Dan Abnett. And then maybe if you like it, go for the Kelly Sue DeConnick. I haven't finished that book, by the way. I've only read half of it, but yeah.
What?
You know, another
an Aquaman fan or not?
I'm a fake fan.
Fake fan.
Another series that was canceled was the original Animal Man series, because they kind of, the last run, the last like 9 issues by Jerry Prosser, his story got cut short, and it got really weird. I'm not sure if like because he knew he was getting canceled, he's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna get really weird. But that one got cut as well, and not only did the series get cut, but like when they were collecting everything, they never collected that last chunk of issues in paperback.
Oh, Taylor Brown calling me out. That actually is 100% true.
What?
He's my idea man.
So Jess doesn't need ideas because he just goes to Taylor and gets ideas from there.
Gets all the ideas?
That's true. I even before he and I started Batter Days in the Batcave, he used to send me ideas for Omnibros.
This is so dumb. I hate that I have 2 hardcovers and 2 trade paperbacks. Why?
Was it DeConnick run?
Yeah. Why? Why is this a thing?
I hate that.
And the first one has, or do they all have like the crappy paper? Yeah, they do. Never mind.
Which is that, glossy or matte?
The matte paper. I don't like matte paper on hardcovers. Trades I'm okay with, but for hardcovers I want the glossy. But this looks all nice. It couldn't be oversized, but whatever. And then you close out the run with a stupid trade paperback.
Yeah, that bugs me too.
Yeah. And we're never going to get omnibuses out of it, so I gave up on that fight.
He's going to own 51% of nothing.
Oh, Jesse, you have my back. Thank you. How do they not have an Aquaman book right now? after a near perfect decade of Aquaman comics. Yep.
Yeah, that
They were on
doesn't
a
make
roll.
sense either.
They were on a roll. You got the New 52 stuff, and then Rebirth just kept the ball rolling, and it's done.
Oh, did you ever read this, Riley? Aztec by Grant Morrison?
That's one of the few of theirs that I haven't read. It was Morrison and Miller did it together during that time where Morrison was kind of like bringing Mark Miller up.
Oh,
they did
their big
the Flash. Yeah, they did the Flash together as well around that same time, and this was a spin-off out of his JLA.
Aztec has the goofiest costume of all time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the sun helmet with the big spikes.
Yeah, it's literally like a DC version of a Super Saiyan.
I don't know what a Super Saiyan is.
It's the Goku from Dragon Ball, but with blonde hair.
I still don't know what that is.
It's okay. I forgot that you were not in your library, Jess, and I thought like you were trying to find a book, and then I realized that like nowhere you were going had books. And I was like, oh,
Books are gone.
I
never mind.
was getting water for the dog. Yeah, no, she's calmed down considerably since I came up here.
Did you get the Black Label book, the Constantine book, Jess?
I did. I think it's coming. I think it's coming in my next IST order.
Oh, nice.
Which I believe
I want to read that. Looks cool.
It's a. He has Tom Taylor wrote Hellblazer and Suicide Squad. And what else recently for DC?
The Deceased thing.
Deceased, yeah. And apparently they're all awesome.
Nice.
Shout
out to Patricio. He got Superman Smashes the Klan. That's a great book.
Fabulous book. I did, Carly.
I did not.
What?
Ether.
No, I don't know that one.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Do you know what happened to my post office?
Did it blow up?
Apparently, somebody decided to mail drugs through the regular post office, and they found out.
My bad.
The FBI closed down the whole building, and the street was closed off, and they were doing an investigation. So I can't get any packages this week. Yay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I remember last year, around this time, somebody went in without masks or anything and started yelling that they had the COVID virus and all that stuff, and they had to shut everything down and quarantine the whole building. It's been a crazy ride for that post office.
Is that the reason my Cameo cookies haven't been sent?
Maybe.
Gio just went ASMR mode.
He did. Riley paid up right on time, like immediately.
Yeah, have you watched anything that I sent you?
No, but this will be a good 2 weeks for me to do it. I didn't know you were down here, dog. Come back upstairs. I'm going to be dog sitting for 2 weeks is what I'm going to be doing.
No, she can watch all the shows with you.
Yeah, I don't know if she likes anime or not. Okay, dog, you can calm down now.
Oh, Hayden is trying to back the Elvira omnibus. Is that something you guys are interested in? The Elvira comics?
I won't
disclose that information right now.
No, but I don't do anything on Indiegogo.
Yeah, that's a weird.
Because I've been burned there before. You don't have to produce anything. If you're a creator, you can just make off with the money.
Wait, they don't give the funders the money back if it never gets made?
Right, they just keep it.
What?
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's weird.
Yeah, I lost money that way, and I only do Kickstarter now.
Yeah, because I know Kickstarter, if it doesn't get funded or the project fails or like doesn't actually get made for whatever reason, they give it back.
Well, they don't even charge you. They don't charge you until it's made and ready to ship.
Oh.
So, but Indiegogo charges you up front, and if it doesn't get made, goodbye to your money.
Hayden wants you to binge all of Dragon Ball. That's a lot. A lot of episodes.
I'm not having ice cream for breakfast tomorrow, Hayden. Today was enough. I was sleepy all day because of it. Didn't help that I had candy bars for lunch.
I've been having like Builder bars for breakfast because it's all I have right now. It's just like a chocolate bar basically every morning.
Protein bar?
Basically. But it doesn't taste like, it just tastes like a chocolate bar. and like we were cleaning the pantry and I was like, this is my last bar. Like I don't have any milk, so I can't eat the cereal.
Cut the bar up into tiny pieces and add peanut butter to it and a bunch of candy and just swirl it around in a bowl and eat it that way. Make your own cereal out of it.
It's my own version of Reese's Puffs.
Yeah.
All right, well, I got to get going.
I do too. Where can we find you?
You can find me on TikTok, obviously. No, the Omnibus Collector, my channel. I had my video last week loaded, the one giving a lot of advice and stuff for people starting to collect and stuff or trying to maintain your collection. It was mostly towards manga stuff because that's what I was getting a lot of questions about. But a lot of those things, such as the budgeting aspect and hunting for rare books, do apply to comics. So even if you're not a manga fan, you can check that out. And then I'll have a haul pretty soon, so y'all can see what I've been hauling. I'll have a tour of the library coming up soon, so you can see the details of what's going on. Who are those up there? I don't know. Who is that? I don't know. We'll find out. And then I'll get to that X-Men video that I've been promising, and then I'll try and make those other videos before Jess steals them.
It's a race between the two of you.
So then, yeah, basically, if I do it first, then it's going to look like you stole my idea for the Hanna-Barbera stuff.
I know. That's why I'm trying to make it so that you stole my idea.
You already stole I was going to do a Rebirth, and then you stole that.
I didn't know you were going to do a Rebirth.
Yeah, that's how good you... Wait, well, no, I already did. No, I already did Rebirth. I was going to do post-Rebirth. Like, after they took the Rebirth stamp off,
a
list of my most wanted post-Rebirth Omnis.
Rebirth.
It's
go for
it. After Metal, basically between Metal and Death Metal, everything from that era.
Okay, I seed you that material.
But I'm gonna do the other. I'm gonna do Hanna-Barbera and Young Animal like that. I'm gonna have them out like immediately.
Some fighting words right there.
Well, then you probably will because
like that.
I only read a couple of Hanna-Barbera books. So, and the way I read, I either read really fast or weeks apart. So,
but the thing is, like, the way I record and release videos, that puts me in a position where, like, I've read all the books, but it may take me forever to actually make the content.
That's right, because
meanwhile you're like churning them out.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to quality at all. Quality control at OmniDog's Vault is down the tube. I had to fire that guy.
You got to go hire a new QC specialist.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's the same guy that I just fired. Gio, where can we find you?
You can find me on my channel, but before I give that channel name away, which you can already see down below, that defeats the purpose. Shout out to Farhan. We love Farhan on this stream, and he read Sentient by Lemire, which I did a great review on. Thank you for watching that video. Thank you.
You read Royal City based on my recommendation.
There you go. So yeah, my channel, A Week in Geekdom, where I talk about anime, comics, and manga. I have a video coming up. It was supposed to be for tomorrow. It's not gonna be tomorrow. Probably next week. So sorry. I've just been busy. So yeah, A Week in Geekdom. Subscribe. Help me achieve my dreams and aspirations. And I don't know. Support the channel. Talk about geeky stuff. Comics, manga.
Help him earn enough money to send me my Cameo cookies.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Help Geo reopen the post office.
Yeah, I think it did open. I haven't checked, but yeah.
And you can find me, OmniDog, on OmniDog's Vault on YouTube and OmniDogs_Vault on Instagram, where I will be talking for the next 2 weeks about my bachelorhood and what each day entails, what media and candy I consume.
Nice.
So thank you to In Stock Trades, and thank you to the chat. Thank you to the viewers watching this afterwards. Thank you to my co-hosts, and peace and love, peace and love. Please subscribe, and subscribe and comment on our video. Thank you. Peace and love, peace and love.